EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Yo, what's going on?
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
Trying to get everything set up, too.
Completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
The run to the outside. Or Devontae Adams going outside. One of them. The run.
First carry down for Dalvin Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Thank you, Shaq.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Pick 6. Right away, let's go.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
There you go.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Saw it from a mile away.
Jack Thompson here with a pick. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Cover 3, look, Juju Smith.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Or Dallas got it. Or Dallas got it. Let's go. Or Dallas, get yourself a 53-yard touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Patriots 14, Saints nothing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Joe Schobert.
And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Where's Joe Schobert in my lineup?
First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Hurts.
Good sack, Barno.
They're going to get there. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, man, best of luck.
Here's Hurts to throw.
That's on me.
Being
Somebody
chased
get there.
out left.
See?
That's to
That was me.
his running back.
That's my man.
On the move past the 40.
I didn't stay with him.
This all the way down inside the
Good
35.
playmaker.
36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10.
8
just
a.m., man. That's
outside
too
the
early.
30. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll look downfield for Waller.
All right, Jalen.
Be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Patriots are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 4. He's got it in, complete.
Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty. That was just dirty, MVS. Let's go.
Touchdown, New England. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
The score, Patriots 21, Saints nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
Oh, that's stupid.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
Okay.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, good throw to catch, Waller.
On the out route. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run
There you
with
go.
Cook.
Use your tackle. Use
Nothing
your tackles.
doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
It'll be Hurts on the
Good
option.
blitz.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, Will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Oh, the sneak, it's hurt.
Jalen,
so he
what
gets
are you
absolutely
doing?
nothing out of that
Why are you
sneak,
trying to
and now
sneak
it's
that?
4th down. Defense didn't budge
Take
on
me
3rd
free.
down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
Touchdown! Dalvin Cook, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the 1st quarter. That was an important response for them.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5.
Good tackle.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. An entertaining start to
All right,
this
so
one.
one big thing, we did hit 100,000 views here on the channel, so that's fantastic. Appreciate you guys that come in, check it out, check out the streams, check out, just everything. Like that helps out tremendously, and I truly do appreciate
They'll
that.
set up a throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my God, that's on me. That was a first for days.
Turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. They start the drive with Cook. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for a Saints.
Back to throw here.
Seriously, I was waiting for the
He'll
kid to
dump
say
this off to
anything.
Cook. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown to New Orleans.
I gotta wake up.
Darren Waller.
I'm about 2 hours away from being up for
And the Saints
24
are able
hours.
to cut into that deficit. Hurts will throw. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball
Eventually,
first
I'll stop
adopted
screwing
the
around.
3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Good run, Cook.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
I forgot Dallas got it stopped there.
Side of midfield at the 43. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
Jeez, Dallas.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Just because he's saying.
Just
because my buddy's saying it.
Well, I would guess that combined,
it's not.
If you
that was on
both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Pats will have the football as this is
that was a throw out of the sack.
CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here.
The pick I threw was a throw out of the sack.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football.
That's on the quarterback.
Look at the defense. They came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn. So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out.
What do you mean, Hank? And then that happens.
The defense deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10.
I have no idea what Ward's overall is.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's
But he has a slow-ass windup, I can tell you that.
Draymond Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Peppers. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it across the 50 and into
I'll be able to look to see
7 yards on the
on offense what his overall is.
2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I want to say it's like 68.
Come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Good sack, Zunga.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
All right, cool.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Trey White sucks.
Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Adams, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and that flag accepted. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Especially now that I got Quez up to, he's 99 speed.
For the Patriots as they send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
There you go, Jalen.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Patriots
Jalen's second.
Possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
2nd and 1 at the Saints 21.
Second and 1. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
There you go, MVS.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
35. Saints 21.
The kicking
Quick
unit
scores.
out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just
I clicked the wrong button.
Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And now the third down throw incomplete.
I mean, he's either
We've
going
seen
to
this
go for this or
offense do
he's
some
going to
unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
They'll throw now on the final play. And now here's
add to the stats, baby. Add to the stats.
Off by Michael Davis. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
I had
Throwing again on
my running
second
back.
down, but this time it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely
I gotta remember I
can
can run with this quarterback.
of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
It's complete to Cook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
42-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find his tight end.
I don't know why I'm running him on the guy.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Hurts. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be
that's what me and my user was out to lunch there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught here by Adams. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Adams.
I keep screwing myself over by allowing him to do something back.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
You need to get more use out of
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9 now. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, I thought Juju held on to that for a second.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket. Only if you're absolutely sure.
60
Otherwise,
yards?
use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They
gotta be perfect.
Midfield stripe, so it is
gotta be perfect. Come on, Digger.
Attempt here. And this is
there we go.
It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I haven't even been paying attention, honestly.
That's good for a Saints.
On first down, Hurts. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. And Cook has it, left side.
Really,
And
man,
he's
right
tackled
there.
inside the
Down
40,
toward him.
not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
And the Saints first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get it inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Saints 28.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Good hits.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Okay. All right, Trey White, you made up for your
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
the monster you ended up having.
Back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. He's got room past the 30. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes his one.
Jalen Ramsey out here having a day, ladies and gentlemen.
The Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Patriots 52, Saints 28.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good for a
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie
Make it
Harrison.
9.
And a
Make
big
it 9.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep here for Watkins. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
And Juju.
Complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way.
I mean, all I can do is get a field goal.
Too much into it, but
And I reached
there's something
63 points as a score cap. So
without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
no, it took me until the freaking Super Bowl to even get him up to a stardom.
Drive the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to
At
2
that point, I'm
remaining
pretty
as
sure
they
you
step
can go
aside here in the 4th quarter. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up.
GG, man. GG. Sucks I didn't get to look at the stats at the end, but GG. 59-28 got the victory. We'll just take a quick look here at the stats. See what we had. Oh, Cameron Ward, 456 touchdowns, 1 pick. Rushing, we didn't really rush much. But receiving wise, MVS 4 for 163. Quez 3 for 135, 2 touchdowns. Goddard had a touchdown. Let's go. Defensively though, this is where we destroyed. Pick wise, we had 4 for Jalen Ramsey, 2 for Ronnie Harrison, Shaq, Michael Davis, Shaq Thompson, and Trey White all coming in there, all with sacks. So hey, man, we did work. We did work. We have a couple upgrades to do. Cameron Ward gets up here to a 68. Gonna go improviser on him. And let's see, break sack. All right, that's some good upgrades right there. So yeah, guys, we are going to get out of here. We got the Texans next week, so hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.